What do you think? Steelers need to try to get Gabe Davis? Do they need to go and see another free? I don't know what free agents are still out there that are worth anything. Well, there's some guys that got cut. So
Mm.
do we need to go that route and look at the waiver wire, or do we need to make a trade? To be honest with you, G, I think the Steelers are just going to stand pat for now. I don't think they're going to do anything.
They are going to stand pat, B, but they have to make a trade. They have to. I've talked in excess about this, and I'm going to keep screaming it. Future draft capital does not help you in 2025.
No.
I had a guy argue with me today talking about, well, yeah, we used the second round pick and our pick to move up and get Devin Bush at number 10. They don't work like that no more in the National Football League.
Nope.
To move up and to get in the top 8 or 9 where you're going to try to solidify a quarterback, you're giving up 2 number ones, right? And because we have 12 picks going into next year, you can combine a couple of thirds, a fourth, and jump back in the second round.
Right.
That's highly, highly likable or probable. But you got to use your capital to go get a guy. There are multiple teams right now in the NFL that I believe that would give up one of their wide receivers for a legit second rounder, especially if they're a team that's still building, trying to put themselves in playoff contention or just to win their freaking division. Right? Jacoby Myers is a guy that we've already tried to contact. They said no. They said no. They said 11 million. They said no because we tried to fleece him for the money. But I think we just got to stop being cheap. And this is where Omar Khan's kryptonite is. Omar Khan always tries to play 2 to the middle, B. He's got 1 foot in and 1 foot out and playing 2 to the middle. This is one of the scenarios. The 2025 season is going to depend on him going to solidify a legitimate dude to add to this room. And that's going to cost you a second round. Whether you like it or not, it's going to cost you that amount to get a guy.
Mm-hmm. I agree. To get somebody super, productive, then yes. You can get other people. Like Jacoby Myers wasn't going to cost a second round pick. Sure, if we offered that to him, they would have taken it, but you don't need to offer that to him. But also, word on the street, Jacoby Myers was supposedly, now granted, this is Sports Track, but Sports Track gets a little bit of information from agents too, that he was looking for an extension, 2 years, $60 million. I'm like, hold the phone. Not giving 2 years, $60 million. What are you talking about? So no, Jacoby Myers is not going to get that. And if he does, it damn sure ain't going to be from the Pittsburgh Steelers. Yeah. So, yeah, I get it, but the Steelers shouldn't trade for Jacoby Myers unless he re-ups for an extension. Because trading for a guy like him means, okay, great, we'll give up some decent draft capital, but you got to be here. He's on the last year of his deal. No, doesn't make sense. And that's why the Steelers were like, well, yeah, if you pick up half of his contract, we'll trade you. But the Raiders are like, no. And I don't think the Raiders really want to trade him because they got him, Amari Cooper. Oh, man, I can't think of the tight end's name. They just traded for Geno.
Bowers and Myers.
Bowers and Myers. Genty. They rebuilt their offensive line. I mean, I think the Raiders are trying to win football games. Jacoby Myers helps you do that. So we'll see. And again, 2 people have to want to trade. So I don't think Jacoby Myers is something realistic. But we'll see. Let's get to Alonzo Dunn here. Super chat, we appreciate you. He said they're going to bring Dante home. Give him only other chance to be a Pittsburgh Steeler. No, Zoe. No,
man. We love you, Zoe, but no, we're not doing Zoe, you on your own on this one, bro. Now, if we was on another podcast, you'd be headed towards the rubber room in the Matrix. But I'm just going to let you lie right now, bro. But no, we're not doing it, bro. We love him.
Zoe is begging to be put in the padded room and the key thrown away. Zoe is begging for it because he keeps talking about it. He is begging to go to the padded room and that key just be thrown away. So
facts.
But we get it, man. We get it. We got to get somebody. Here's a couple of people. Let me ask you, G. Hunter Renfrow. I'm not going to – I'll say it. Deontay Johnson, McCole Hardman, Donovan Peoples-Jones, Xavier Restrepo, rookie, KJ Osborne, or Dez Fitzpatrick. The only person in that, if Hunter Renfrow can still play, if he has the same ability as what he had before he sat that year out,
Yeah.
I would take him over Scotty Miller.
Yeah.
And it's not that Scotty Miller is trash, and it's only if Renfro get back to what he was before he sat out. If he's not that, then no, I don't want him. But if
Yeah.
he is, I would absolutely take him over Scotty Miller.
Yeah. He's the only guy that I would really even try to kick the tires with. You know, he's as
Correct.
far as like guys that have gotten cut on the street, he's the only guy. He's the only guy I would, but and Hunter Renfro is like a lower version of Adam Thielen, right? And listen, I'm with Pittsburgh trying to trade to get Adam Thielen.
Right.
Other folks is like, nah. I'm like, hell yeah, I'll take Adam Thielen. Adam Thielen can hold it down for a little while for us, dog. He can hold us
Yeah,
down.
it'll be a while before we get Adam Thielen, though,
Mhm.
because it'll be mid-season before that happens. But Marty Goes Super Chat, we appreciate you supporting the channel. He says, who needs a starting receiver when you have Super Hayward in the backfield? Glad I caught you. You live fellas still killing it. We're trying, brother. We are trying, Marty Ghost. But you're right. You're right. We who knows? Who needs a wide receiver when Super Hayward is back there chopping down guys, blowing guys up? Who the hell needs it? Who the hell needs it? So,
B, I'm telling you, I'm gonna assassinate that boy. As soon as he mess up, I'm gonna assassinate him. I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna assassinate Connor Hayward. You bet you looking for me in them Steeler streets, baby boy, because I'm gonna assassinate you. I promise you, you better not mess up. You better not. I'm just telling you, bro. I'm gonna assassinate you.
yeah, Dodd's been saying Thielen from a long time. The Vikings want him. They do. There's a couple teams want him, but Carolina's not going to give up just yet. And again, they still got to have guys for their young wide or quarterback to throw the football to.
That's fine.
They haven't given up yet. I feel like they will pretty quickly, but they haven't given up yet, man. They haven't done that yet.
B, how come? Listen, we know the Saints is going on in 17. Why they trying to hold on, dog? We know the fix is in. We know the Saints is gonna try to get. They want Manning. We know the fix is in. We already know it.
Correct.
So, bro, just go and give us Olave, man. We'll give you a second round. We're gonna matter of fact, we'll give you a second and a sixth. Go and give us Olave, man. Stop playing around, bro.
Because when they do get Manning, they need somebody to throw the football to. That's why.
They gonna get the first pick in every round.
I'm just saying, Olave's a good receiver, and they're not giving up a good receiver when you're bringing in a young quarterback. It'd be one thing if they didn't have somebody, but they do, and they can keep him. Now whether he wants to stay there long term or not, that's a different conversation. But it's a good point. But they're not trading him. They're just not going to trade him. They're not going to do that. They got a good receiver. They're going to get a top draft pick to get a quarterback next year, whoever that is. And that guy needs somebody good to throw the football to. So
yeah,
I get your premise. I get it. They're just not going to do it. That's all.
Yep.
They're just not going to do it. So, and yes, Felicia, they are on absolute garbage.
Yeah,
Absolute garbage.
Yeah.
the Saints are trash, man. Spencer Rattler got the starting job today. They announced they're not winning no games, man.
They going on 17. I told you.
And not only that, they drafted a 45-year-old quarterback early in the second round that is terrible. So you wasted a second round draft pick, knowing you're going to take another one. Like, were you just trying to appease your fan base or something? Whatever. It could be worse. They could have traded for baby hands. Yeah, they could have done that. And they wouldn't even do that, G. They wouldn't even trade for baby hands. Think about that. Lord, they don't even give a damn.
Because it's Tank City, baby.
Yeah.
It's Tank City. We know the fix is in. They want Manning. We know that.
So we'll see, man. All right, man. Moving on to the last topic for tonight. Again, can the O-line free Jaylen Warren? Like, can the offensive line clear enough holes? Thank you for subscribing, man. We appreciate you. Thank you again. But can the offensive line do enough in the run game, or are they going to open up and just be a passing team? Because we saw them be a passing team even when they had Le'Veon Bell. The Steelers threw that football. They threw that football because they had Antonio Brown out there at one time, Martavius Bryant, then they had Juju. They were throwing that football. Big Ben threw for over 5,000 yards that year. They slung it all over the place. But are they going to do it now? Are they going to say, you know what? We're not good run blockers. We're decent pass blockers. We're just going to throw the football. Are they going to do that? What do you think?
they would be asinine to just become a passing team. We're not built for that. The Pittsburgh Steelers is built to have balance between run and pass. That is the
Okay.
whole reason why you run 12 personnel, because 12 personnel dictates play action. But the only way play action works is you have to be able to run the football.
Right.
So we didn't see that in the preseason. I think they were being vanilla on purpose. I really do believe that they weren't trying to show anything, right? But it really depends on, in my opinion, the health of Siamalu, and can Broderick Jones do what he needs to do. I think that Troy's going to file Thanos is good. I think that Mason McCormick is serviceable is going to be okay. I think Zach Frazier's a top center in the league, one of the top. So I'm not worried about those guys. Siamalu, when he's healthy, is okay. Broderick's my question mark. But can they do it? Yes. And they have to in order for us to be not just a one-track pony team. We have to be able to run and pass. And we just can't free up Warren. We got to free up Johnson, because you saw Warren put that damn pill on the ground. You saw that. And me and you have been talking about this a lot lately too. That
Yes.
Warren is not the guy that can carry the ball 25 times. We got to split carries, because the longer he plays, the more he's going to wear down and he's going to fumble. He is. It's just who he is. So listen, they have to open up holes in the running game. B. They just have to, bro. They got to do
Absolutely.
it. Mhm.
Absolutely. No, I absolutely agree with you. They got to be able to run the football. You can't win without ever running the football. So
Yeah.
I agree. I think they'll be in a lot of different personnels, a lot of 10 or not, excuse me, a lot of 12, a lot of 13 personnel, which is fine.
Mhm. Mhm.
But they got to be able to run the football. But I think they're going to throw it. I think it's going to be 50-50, because you
Mhm.
don't bring Aaron Rodgers here to just say, okay, or do you say, no, we brought Aaron Rodgers here to get competent quarterback play, to get us in and out of the right play and
Mhm.
utilize the whole field, but we still want to run the ball. I think
Mhm.
that's probably more to it. Mason says, again, thank you for the super chat. We appreciate you. He says, I don't know if they can, but they better do it. Yeah, you're right. They better
Mhm.
run the football. They have to run. They have to run the
Mhm.
football. But it's also, some people say, well, you get a quarterback that can't throw in bad weather. Well, Aaron Rodgers played in Green Bay for what, 17 years?
Facts.
And so he can throw the foot, and it was outside. So he
Yeah.
can throw the football in bad weather too.
Mhm.
So, but that's the difference. Now, and it's a good point by Black Hillbilly. He said Aaron Rodgers' arm will fall off if he tries to throw for 5,000 yards. You're exactly right.
Facts.
5,000 yards ain't coming for no Aaron Rodgers, man. That's
Mm.
just not possible. He's just
Mm-mm.
not going to do that. And we don't want him to do that, because that would mean the Steelers are probably behind in a lot of football games. So,
Mhm.
no, we don't need him to do that.
Yeah.
But quick passing games, just because maybe you got to run the quick game if you can't run it. You
Mhm.
know, a lot of 4-yard routes, 6-yard routes, stuff like that. If you can't run the football, I could see him doing that stuff.
Mhm.
And if they do, hey, whatever works to move the football and score some points. We got Mike Gardner as just became a member. We appreciate you, Mike, man. Thank you very much. I want
Mhm.
to take just a real quick here. If you guys look at the top up there, top right screen, there is a section for a logo. We're still looking for a sponsor. Number one for the big show, but all shows on Steeler Almighty. So if you guys have a business, or somebody that has a business that you think could benefit, there's 425 people. There was 450 people in here earlier. We usually get about 5 or 6,000 people that watch this show alone. So
Mhm.
if you think you have somebody that would want to be a part of Steelers Almighty and have their business, let them know. Click on the link. The link is right there. Go to Steelers Almighty Shop. It's also available there. So you can become a part of our show, be a logo, get your information in the description, all that good stuff, man. So we are actively looking for local sponsors in the Pittsburgh area. So if you know somebody, or if you are somebody, make sure you check that out.
Mhm.
So Lonzo Dunn again with the super chat. He says, let's get out of our feelings and get one of the best route runners in the damn game for cheap on a short league.
Zoe,
Look,
man,
Zo.
executive producer, do we have a little mini matrix somewhere laying around, man?
See,
I think
Zo,
we got a
you're
little.
begging
I
for
think
it,
we.
Zo. The
I think we
padded
got to make.
room.
Yeah,
There it
there you go.
is.
There
There
you
it
go,
is.
Zo. Welcome home. Welcome
In the
home, bro.
Matrix, Mr.
Come on,
Alonzo
man.
Dunn has joined the Matrix.
Man, you got
No,
me reaching over to the Know It Alls podcast, pulling stuff over here because, bro, we love you, man. We love, dog, you are dude. But man, come on, man. No, bro, no, man. You know what? Just talk to me and B, and we'll work you through. We're gonna have to give you some therapy. It's
correct.
okay. It's okay. We're gonna have to give you some therapy. We're not gonna mess with Deontay Johnson. We with
No,
you, dog. We with you.
no.
Yeah.
We're not no Deontay Johnsons, man.
Mm,
We're done with Deontay. We are done with Deontay. So that's not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. We gotta move on. We gotta move
yeah.
on. So here's a question for you. What's more likely? The O-line gets enough fuel, or gets enough to fuel a true run game, or Tomlin leans into Rodgers. Henry Johnson says you need to lean into Aaron Rodgers. That's his skill
Mm.
string. The Rodgers and Metcalf. Do we lean into it, or does the O line get some juice and we run the football?
Got to do it.
What's
We
more
got to have
likely?
the run game. Knowing our head coach. Now he trusts Rodgers. He does trust Rodgers. He'll let Rodgers throw. Rodgers will be able to change the play at the line, but there's going to be reach a point where there's accountability, right? Tomlin is run the football, play good defense, play good special teams, and win football games. Rodgers and DK does push the envelope instead of Tomlin trying to win a game 18-12. He
Right.
might want to win 24-20, but he still is not going to push it to where we look like the Cincinnati Bengals trying to score 40 freaking points. That's not going to happen. The Pittsburgh Steelers is going to run the football, period. We're going to run the football.
Yeah.
If we're not running the football, then we're probably going to have a top 5 NFL draft pick in 2026. We got to run the football, bro. Got to run it.
Yeah, I don't even think it's in question. We got to run the football. There's no
Mhm.
ifs, ands, or buts. Every team's got to run the football at least a little bit. Even the Chiefs who want to throw it, or the Bills, those
Mhm.
teams run the football, man. So you got to be able to open up and run the football when you need to.
Mhm.
So that's all I'm saying. I think they just have to be able to run it.
Yeah.
But they got to be able to. They have to be able to run it. Not, hey, we want to run it. You have to be able to run it when you want to, or better yet, when you have to run the football. The Steelers need to be able to run the football. That's the mark of a good team. Is when I have to, and the other team knows that I have to. Can I still run it? And if
Mhm.
we do that, the Steelers are going to have a good team. If they
Mhm.
can't, we could still have a good team, but we're going to have to do it differently. We're going to have to do it
Mhm.
differently. Here's something that I brought up, or that I saw earlier today, G, that I thought was sickening. And somebody brought this up in the chat, is that the last draft of Kevin Colbert, this is before we get to our producer's question, the
Mhm.
last draft was Kenny Pickett, George Pickens, DeMarvin Leal, Calvin Austin III, Super Hayward, Mark Robinson, and Chris Oladuncan. The only people left are Calvin Austin III and Super Hayward.
Yeah.
I mean,
We
so that's the kind of stuff that we're cleaning up. When your first 3 picks, I mean, one of them was only on the team for 2 years. Another
facts.
one for 3. I guess DeMarvin Leal was only on it for 3. Those are your
Yeah.
top 3 picks, and they don't make it past 3 years.
Yeah.
Your top
B,
pick doesn't make it past 2. And it
B.
isn't that, oh, well, Kenny Pickett never. Hold on. Kenny Pickett's been on 4 teams.
Yeah.
4. So
Yeah.
it ain't just the Pittsburgh Steelers that
Yeah.
said no. 4 teams. That's bad drafting by our main man, Kevin Colbert. That's terrible, in my
B,
opinion. So,
how long have I been calling for Kevin, telling people, and the Yinzies didn't want to listen to me? I said that Kevin Colbert smoked them last 3 drafts for us, bruh. He put us in a position, and listen, I understand there's some Yinzies out there that hate Mike Tomlin. I get that. But bro, for Tomlin to stay relevant with that mess, bro, we're talking 3 years removed, and 75% of a draft is not even on your team anymore. Now, if you want to say something's diabolical, that is diabolical. And
correct.
you still remain relevant? Come on. And you missed on a franchise quarterback? You
Correct.
completely whiffed it?
Correct.
Come on, dog. Come on, bro. Come on. We listen. Khan and Waddle had a lot to clean up, and maybe that's why we don't have a wide receiver. We couldn't afford to use that draft capital because we had so many other positions of need because we had trash on the squad. So I get it, bro. But man, thank God. I mean, listen, Kevin Colbert, you did good early on. But bro, them last 3 years, he killed us, bro. He killed us. You know,
And I agree. I 100% agree. Colbert may have had the biggest say in the room. I just don't alleviate Mike Tomlin from all of that. Like
fair.
Mike Tomlin had something to do with that too. Mike Tomlin wasn't just sitting there eating peanuts and drinking alcohol and sweating like we know he's known to do. He wasn't just sitting there while the draft was going on. He got to speak for that too. Now, granted, I'm not saying he had final say. I think Colbert may have had final say. Okay. But I don't remove Mike Tomlin 100% from that draft room. I'm not going to do that because that doesn't even sound logical to me. I get
That's
it.
fair.
Don't get me wrong. Kevin Colbert may have had the final say, but Tomlin was in there. He was absolutely in there making some of these decisions. Mike and them, I'm not even bringing that up. Talking about bring Deontay back. Stop causing trouble, man. Stop causing trouble.
You
Felicia
guys,
with
you
the
have Zoe smoking.
well, Lord, I guess I have to get me a Hey Felicia shirt. Thanks, guys, for the love. I don't know if anybody has seen it, but there is absolutely a Hey Felicia shirt at Steelers Almighty Shop. If y'all have it, I know somebody that's probably going to buy a Hey Felicia shirt besides Felicia. I'm not going to name any names.
I
I'm not.
know two.
Yeah, G. There's two people that are going to buy a Hey Felicia shirt. I'm not going to name any names because I don't do that. I don't dry snitch, or do I? Either way,
You did.
matter. I know at least two people are going to buy one besides Felicia. Y'all make sure to go check it out in Steelers Almighty Shop, man. We got a lot of new stuff in there. Polos. We got more shirts in there. Again, there's a Hey Felicia shirt. There's a lot of stuff going on, man. Make sure you guys go check some of that out. So make sure you guys check that out. Bernard
Bernard.
says, y'all look like Unk. I guess we look like Unk. I can be Unk. I'm starting to get old, man. I'm starting to get old. It is what it
Yeah.
is.
So I'll take that as a compliment, bruh. That means I got a lot of knowledge up here of what's going on with the Steelers, man. That means I got a lot. So I'll take the unk. I'll take it all day and night. But B, I thought he said UGK. I thought he said
Oh,
UGK, but
maybe that's what it was.
I thought he said UGK. Yeah, we do look like UGK for real, for real.
You're right.
We do. And
We
I'm with
do.
that too. I'm with that too.
Right. I'm with it.